So I'm pretty certain that just like my social media feed right now, your social media feed must be swamped with these film reviews for the new Gladiator film. The film has garnered so many reviews, disparate reviews from across the aisle.
Mescal, he's just so understated and so perfect in this role. I so understand why Ridley picked you. Denzel Washington, you are a bad man, and you are wickedly brilliant. I cannot believe you're in your 70s. You just, outstanding. Ridley Scott, bravo, bravo, bravo.
So on the one hand, you have all of these girlies fangirling over Paul Mescal, and on the other hand, you have all of these negative reviews just ripping the film to shreds. It is absolutely not surprising that the film has garnered all of these opinionated reviews from across the aisle, because a lot of boomers and millennials grew up watching and admiring the first film. Now, a lot of film sequels do not live up to the expectations of fans, but I feel that this one does, so just hear me out. First things first, right off the bat, I just want to get done with the obvious and mundane stuff. For instance, the cinematography. So, just as you would expect from Ridley Scott, the cinematography is absolutely breathtaking. Geez. Now, the second thing I sort of want to zoom in on in this video is something that I personally found very enjoyable in the film. This is where my anti-imperialist slash lefty bias kicks in. So the film entails a big fat empire getting a thumping from the little guy. Now, if you're into films that delve into anti-imperialism, um, indigenous rights, films like Avatar and so forth, Gladiator 2 is one of those films that you should totally check out. Now, the last thing worth mentioning here in this video before calling it a day is Paul Mescal's performance. Now, if you're someone like me who's seen Paul Mescal and stuff like Normal People, you probably always perceived him as someone who was great with dramas and so on, not as someone who was great with these action packed films. But long story short, he was amazing in Gladiator 2. The odds were stacked against Paul Mescal. It's extremely daunting and challenging to pick up the mantle from someone as skilled as Russell Crowe, right? But in that regard, Paul Mescal was amazing. He picked up the mantle from Russell Crowe pretty well.